I can't help it. Hey, my name's John Wright and you're not. I'm telling you. My dad is the Zodiac killer. He's a killer guy. I mean, he was outrageous. 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 I'm telling you, my dad, he was outrageous. He was the kind of guy that would jump out of a plane for a fucking worthless woman like my mother. Oh, yeah. Hey, do you think I would lie to you? Do you goddamn think that I would say something fucking against my mother? That wasn't true. Jesus Christ, may Jesus knock me down dead at this very second. Sneeze us! Get me! He won't, because he can't. There is no sneeze us! Ha ha ha. There wasn't no J 2,000 years ago, by the way. It was a Y. So, at face value, what are we really looking at today? What are we looking at? Hey, from forward to back, from back to forward. Hey, look, Morton, Washington, there's a bowling alley with a saw. In Port Angeles, there's a house on 5th Street, 5th and Gale, that's green, that's painted sheriff's green. That building over there is sheriff's green. Okay, there's a museum in Morton, Washington that is a Hezbollah museum. There's a Twin Star Credit Union right across the street. That's the Twin Star Credit Union where the D.B. Cooper money went, because that bowling alley right there in that town is diagonally across there. It's hidden behind the mortuary, but hidden behind the cemetery. They were hiding, and they were hiding behind me. You see? And they did not want me to come forward. And also, I was being held in a rabbit cage in Port Angeles, Washington. There's this rabbit on a shirt, and somebody gave me the shirt, by the way. It was my sister Bonnie, so she would remember that I would remember about that. And that woman right there was found next to my neighbor's house in Morton, Washington. In Morton, Washington. Yes, yes, yes. So, what we have is, right there from the river to the sea, it's screwed up. My goddamn camera's screwed up. Look at this. It doesn't want you to see the truth. But you've seen me. You've seen me. Ah. Let's see if we get this back working again. Get this back in focus. Brothers and sisters, we're gathered here today to shine light on this truth in a very magical and miracle way. You know, the Johnsons up there in Port Angeles, Washington, that's at Gales and 101, right there, Dirty Bookstore. The Dirty Bookstore in Dallas, Texas. This is about JFK. They've been trying, this is a plot that's been going around, mastermind criminal, like Walter Cronkite would say. Mr. Walter Cronkite is always in the right spot at the right time for a great story. He was on He was on, let me see this, see if getting some light on this. Walter Cronkite is always in the right place at the right time for a good lie. Well, that lying Walter Cronkite, that's an inside job. He reports 3 shots, it was 5. You know, he's there on the D.B. Cooper case saying my dad is a mastermind criminal. I have FBI agents saying that my dad was a terrible guy, but I have the woman that's sitting next to my dad saying, would you like to share a little of this money with me, George? You know, Mr. Hello Hijacker. You know, I was there, Elder Spencer. I seen my dad and Elder Spencer working in the bowling alley back room at Mossy Rock, and I rode with Mr. Spencer up Winston Creek, and by the way, the Caustics bowling alley's up there. The Caustics, and they're Polish, by the way. And Danny Caustic told me if they ever find out what we have done, they'll hang us. You know, they painted my bowling alley green in Morton, Washington. That was my dad's. And they painted my bowling alley in Fairlane's Bowling Center, the 18-lane bowling center. They painted it green. They put covering on it today. 1501 South Gold. Hey man, it's a gold street right there. Right, my bowling alley's right there. They robbed me from it. You know, I lost $20 million over a time period. I lost $400,000 at the time. It was a $1.5 million deal. I was getting it at 1.2. I had kickbacks and everything coming from that. I purchased the Atlantic Trust with my real estate agent. He set it in touch of savvy because he's so smart. He thought he was going to outsmart me and think, oh, I'm so goddamn smart, and I'll use the cops on John, and John will never come back after me. They had the cops kick my door in almost at 4 o'clock in the morning, and there's a guy named Bruce Kimsey back there that's a detective in Lewis County, Washington. He goddamn knows who the fuck I am. I'm D.D. Cooper's son, and they're threatening me. And I didn't know it. This is about Hezbollah. This is about John F. Kennedy. This is about the dirty law enforcement officers in Lewis County, Washington. And they've got radio centers in Morton, Washington, and they can transmit signals from place to place. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't so. And I wouldn't have hid in front of the plain public like I've had to do. I have people threaten me, ask me if I am a child sniffer. No, I am not a child sniffer. I just looked at that guy that was 100 pounds bigger than me and just smiled and said, no, I am not. And I never voted. I did vote for Donald Trump. I will never vote for that crap again. Look what this man has done to our country every step of the way. The first thing he did was took air conditioning from Mexico. Now he wants to build a wall. An ugly wall from an ugly man that's done ugly stuff. And now they want to take away the gun rights in America, and actually the Republican Party has triggered this, and Joe Biden even himself says, I've got 2 guns and I intend to keep them. I do not believe that Joe Biden is out after the guns, but it is the Republicans that's forcing the issue, and they're playing some kind of a Statue of Liberty play. So Mr. Trump could be, I won the election, and they're to me. Mr. Trump, they are going to put you in jail for what you have done. You have committed crimes against the United States of America, and you are the level of a piece of garbage and trash. Thank you for your time, America. God bless you. Amen.